Hi guys, this is Kim from Skin and Tonic, and I am here really to support you to live your best life. So I have been talking about stress management in the last few videos and why this is so important in regards to health and wellness. And this is where it all starts with stress management, relaxing our body so that it can go on to the next step of rebuilding and replenishing. And this is where the magic happens. And so I'm actually going to talk about some skincare stuff today. And okay, I'll tell you why in a moment. So what happens is that every month, about every 24 days, it slows down a little bit as you get older, but your skin cells on your skin are, the bottom ones are up at the top. And so we know that that's happening about every month on our skin surface. Now in our body, it's happening at different times, but we know that every 7 years, your bones, your brain, your blood, your organs are completely new. So this process is already happening in the body, this cycle, and so we can utilize that. And so that's where nutrients is really going to come in. But I'm going to talk about some things today that we're doing on the skin. And why skincare is so important is that this organ is protecting all of our other organs. It's allowing us to function, and yeah, it's protecting them. And so actually when this organ is healthy, it requires less energy so that our body can use that extra energy for other things. So I wanted to talk about LED. This is one of my favorite skincare devices. I use LED in a few treatments at Skin and Tonic. We use it, we have a standalone LED treatment. We use it in the dermal infusion, the hydrofacial, and then we use it in the Ultimate Radiance, which is the red carpet facial that all the celebrities do. So all of those have LED. And the way LED works is that it is a light and it penetrates down into your cell and it wakes up the mitochondria of the cell. The mitochondria is the energy matrix. So it's like the little power plant in the middle of the cell, and it gets it to start firing and start just like to wake up. So how I utilize this is I will infuse nutrients down into your skin and get it down to the cells. I have different things that I use to get it down there. And then we wake up the cells like, okay guys, here's your food, go ahead and start using it. And so so this is the My Skin Buddy. This is one of my favorite handheld devices. I use this in almost every facial at Skin and Tonic. This has an LED, so you can see the LED, and it has ultrasonic, ionic, and heat therapy. So the first mode is a product penetration mode, and so the ultrasonic and the ionic are lifting. So they're creating a draw to pull impurities out of your skin. And then the heat therapy is emulsifying any dirt or oil in your pores. And because I have the LED on, I'm just using it right now. Now, when we switch modes, now we put it in product penetration mode. So we have it on blue light, which kills bacteria, then green light, which is great for any inflammation, lightening pigmentation, and then red light, which is anti-aging. And so this technology actually comes from astronauts. They were using it because in space, when there is no oxygen or there's not an abundant amount of oxygen and gravity, the body doesn't heal as well. So they found that the red light stimulated the healing, and the blue light was really killing bacteria just to help with that healing process. So this is so cool, and it does it in a way that's so beneficial by waking up our cells to start operating. So the LED will, turn it off, will help produce collagen, new fibroblasts, it plumps the skin, it is great for the reduction of pore size. It's going to brighten the complexion because of the increase of blood flow and oxygen. So it does so many different things. And if you want one thing at home, this would be it. This is what I think everyone should have. It's amazing for so many reasons. And then the other product is my stem cell serum. And this is really cool. So all of this stuff came together and helped me understand what was going on in my body. But stem cells work because they hold the information of what healthy cells look like and how they produce. So how does aging happen? Well, our skin is constantly like dividing, you know, it makes a copy of the cell, and then there's a new cell, and then that cell makes a copy. But if this cell gets a sunburn or has been inhaling a bunch of exhaust at a gas station, or, you know, a number of things that can happen, the copy that it's making of itself is not as healthy, and it's losing information in that process. And so sometimes we can put products on and we can put nutrients in, same as put nutrients in our body, and it doesn't know how to use it anymore. So this is where this is so amazing, is that it holds that information of how to use that, how to create blood flow and oxygen. So a lot of times when you're seeing things and you're not getting the results you want, that information might actually be lost. And so that's where these stem cells come in. Now my older clients love it because they really get to see the immediate results of the plumping, the tightening, the brightening. I use them on my skin and I love them. I see the results as well, but it's subtler when you're younger. So really I wanted to get into this because it's so important to know that the body is always repairing and rebuilding itself. And if we know that, then we can really capitalize that and live our best lives. So some of the rules around this are getting enough sleep. Our body is actually doing all of this while we sleep at night. It's cleaning house. It's like getting rid of any toxins, pollutants. It's repairing, it's rebuilding. And so that's where you want to get a good amount of sleep. So you want to kind of hook up with the circadian rhythms, the rhythms of the earth, meaning going to bed, getting some sleep before midnight is going to be really beneficial. You'll see it because we're so synced in with the earth that after that midnight, there's something happens and your body doesn't have the opportunity to like replenish as well. You'll notice like just puffiness under the eyes, puffiness in general. You won't feel as bright. And when you're younger, you just might not feel it. You might not see the visible results as much. But so getting a good amount of sleep and sleep that's appropriate with like the rhythms of our planet is so important to healing. Also, in skincare, you want to use your most potent serums at that time as well, because we know that that's what the body's doing, and that's when it can utilize them the best. So I just kind of wanted to go into that because before I start talking about rebuilding, I want you to know that this is what's happening. This is what the body does. And if we know that this is part of like the body's jam, like it likes it, then we can start to utilize it to be better, to live our best selves, you know? So I think that's it. I just wanted to get into those two products. You can't see what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at the My Skin Buddy and the stem cell serum. And remember that taking care of your skin is really important. This protects everything in our body. It detoxes for us. It does breathe. It absorbs a little bit. But really, when it's healthy, it allows energy to go other places in the body. But if it's not healthy, it's going to require a lot of energy. If it's having to detox, if it has breakouts, if you know you're not using your sun creams and you're constantly burning it, then your body's always having to repair it, or skin cancers or different things. So take care of this organ is one of your first things, you know, like, okay, so now we know stress management, taking care of the things that I can take care of to allow energy to the other areas, and getting a good amount of sleep. And then LED is an amazing modality, you guys. Like, many scientists use it, NASA uses it. I'll tell you what it's good for in your skin. I can tell you that it has other uses. It is beyond my scope of practice to advise you in those, but we could have a private conversation. So anyways, if you have any questions or comments, if you want me to expound on any other ideas, like please comment below. And otherwise, until then, be well. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.